Been a minute since we've done a video.
Oh, definitely.
Especially you and I, because Anthony's been doing a lot with us and stuff like that. But it's time for Austin and I to talk about a very special gun today, right here on Reviews It. It is the Staccato HD P4 California Edition. Staccato HD P4 9mm 2011. We've been waiting for this one a long time. It's very popular inside of the California parole world, and a lot of cops liked carrying this before they became California, because in California they have this great rule that they have these two-tier systems. Cops are better than non-cops. I'm a retired one, so I'm just like everybody else now. We can't get cool guns, but if you have a law enforcement ID, you can get pretty much any gun you want, as long as it doesn't have a threaded barrel in California, which is kind of yeah, they're better than us. Cops are better than us, I guess. You know, and I'll complain all day, but we got the courts working for us right now, and hopefully we can get that California roster gone and get our magazines back, and a lot of things are going good with the courts right now. Let's see if we can make it happen.
It seems to be going our way.
Today is the California edition Staccato HD P4. This gun came to us from Pahrump. A good friend of mine bought this one in Pahrump. We are not Staccato dealers here. You cannot get it at wholesale. You got to get it directly through Staccato.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it's a pain in the butt. But that being said, he's letting us use this gun today in order to review it. I'm pretty excited about reviewing this gun.
Oh, so am I.
Big elephant in the room. How much is this gun?
It's a pretty penny.
Go for it.
$2,700.
And that says starting price.
That's the base model.
That's the base model, and they have optics and a bunch of other stuff you can do with this gun. One of my CCW guys yesterday in class, you guys might know him, but I won't say his name, had a Staccato with their massive red dot block on there.
Okay.
And he got his from somewhere else too, but he has a Staccato with a optic on it.
Okay.
Yeah, a red dot on it, and he loved it. And he had a great target yesterday. So that being said, let's get on this thing. Before we go shoot it, let's talk about all the things. First of all, they're so happy that they made a California one. They make this whole California website up for it, show the beaches and stuff like that. And you know, I can show you a little bit of what that looks like right now. But it's a beautiful gun, and they are boasting that it has enhanced durability, improved ergonomics, mechanical firing pin block. So right here, when you look, I'll kind of show you what the picture looks like. Right there, that little dot, it's right there, is actually a firing pin block, so that if your trigger's not pressed, it's not going to allow the firing pin.
Just like they have with the Glocks.
Kind of similar to the Glocks, yeah. Yes. So they have a firing pin block on this thing. Yeah, we're empty here. Bull barrel. Ambi controls. And this one here, if you take a look at the back of this gun, take a look at that. The sight is fully forward, right by the ejection port, and the optic is behind it. That's really interesting.
Oh yeah.
And then you know how all these California guns, I don't know how they did this, but you know how all these California guns had it's the loaded chamber indicator's right here? Nope. It's right here on this one.
On the side, yeah, that's what I love about it.
On the side of this one.
And that's what I love that they did with this. It's basically a two-in-one, because they added onto the external extraction.
Yeah, it's the extractor. And see, when it comes out, it's red.
Yep.
Ingenious, and I'm so glad they got this through the roster. Oh, it locks up so nice, doesn't it? It is 1911 based. So this is a 2011 double stack 9mm gun. That's the newest craze, is 2011s. And it's funny because, you know, this platform is over 100 years old, but yet they keep on making it better and better and better.
Yep.
What else we got here? 10+1, they're PMags that come with this. If not, they're Maggar regular ones, if you buy the 17 rounders.
So good news for the Glock fanboys.
Yeah, so this does fit Glock mags, but for California, they come in PMag. For the other 48 states or 49 states, it's MechGar metal mags.
Okay.
For Glock, if that makes sense. Trigger pull is 4 to 4.5 pounds, crisp clean, they say. 4-inch bull barrel. It weighs just about 2 pounds total when it's no mags, when it's fully empty. That's light for a 1911. Let's see, what else?
It has a host mounting system for the optics, so basically any popular optic, Trijicon, Holosun, SIG, they can all fit on there without needing anything special.
Yeah. It's got billet steel upper. It's got a polymer lower.
So
trying to figure that out real quick.
Well, as you were saying earlier, with it being ambidextrous, one thing I was reading about it is for the California version, lefties, you got to look for the mag release because due to the magazine disconnect, they can't ship it for lefties. But you can contact them and they'll send you the parts for it.
Oh, gotcha.
So that way you can have your left-handed magazine release.
And it has an enhanced mag release too here that can be either side, or it's a little bit longer than what you see on a regular 1911.
Yeah,
it's a little bit rounder there. Yeah, they call it a fully captive flat wire recoil system. So I'm kind of curious what the system is like. If it's a captured one, it looks like, so that's good. It doesn't go flying off all over the place when you take the gun apart. 1.2 inches wide is the maximum on this thing. It is not a compact gun. This is a full-sized 2011 full shooter, and so we'll see. Comes in California with 3 mags, 10 round. Remember, in California, you can carry 11 10-round mags on you, but you can't carry 111.
Which makes no sense whatsoever.
Oh, I'm telling you, we've shot the Prodigy before. Not real happy with that one. We've shot a few other guns. Now, Mac Industries has a double stack. Not 2011 now.
Really?
I got a chance to see the 2K11 from Kimber this week. Oh,
that was a beautiful gun.
My God, what a beautiful gun. That's the one that I'm probably going to get next, is the Kimber 2K11 in gray, not the bronze.
Now the question is, that can be your safe princess?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's pretty much everything you need to know. At $2,700, you're paying a lot for a gun, but the reputation for Staccato is unmatched. And I've never shot a Staccato before, and I didn't have the nerve to ask Anthony if I could shoot his yesterday, our guy that was in class yesterday. And I wanted to so bad, but I didn't want to say, may I please, while we're qualifying other people, But I knew we were going to do this today, so I figured, why not try it out today? Time to go in the range and give this thing a rat-a-tat-tat, huh?
Oh, I'm excited.
It is. Let's go get in the range. Here we go. PMags for the California edition. We're doing 115 grain because we try with all 115 grain with every 9mm we shoot. There's your slide lock, 1911 style everything. It's beautiful. Target number 1, here we go. Ooh, these are tall sights. Oh man, what am I doing? There we go. Oop, flew one. Like a baby. My finger was a little bit pinched right here at the bottom of the trigger right there, or the trigger, yeah. But it's fine. And okay, you ready to go?
Yes, sir. Alrighty, 7 yards, target number 2. Load it up, range is hot.
Okay. What do you think?
That reset.
Nothing there, is there? You don't even know it.
I loved it.
Come on. Okay, here's our target. This is 21 feet. I threw this one on like my 5th shot. And you've got all yours right there. You had a couple high ones in the very beginning. You got 2 there.
Yep.
But there is 21 feet for us. And, wow.
I liked it.
And guess what? We ran 115 in a staccato, the thing we could not do with the X macro and we could not do with the shadow systems, and it worked perfectly.
Yep.
Perfectly. So please, no comments under here about 2,000 rounds to break in a gun. That's a waste of money. Buy a gun that works with 9mm ammo, not some specialty thing that you can't find everywhere.
You shouldn't have to buy a gun and break it in.
No kidding. Hey, let's go back in the shop and we'll finish this thing up. In the world of 9mm, we've had some trouble on our channel lately. Mm-hmm. We've had a few guns come through that don't work. Unless you change out the spring and you do this and you do that. And even on like the staccato we did, and this is an update on the staccato too, it wouldn't work. You got to run 124 grain.
Staccato?
No, on the shadow.
Shadow. Okay.
On the shadow. I'm sorry, mixing them up. On the shadow systems that we ran with the comp, you have to run 124 grain if you can do that. Or you can change. Okay, now this is a $1,200 gun from Shadow. You can change the spring out like on the X5 Legion or Macro or whatever they call it for SIG. So they have 2 different springs.
Yep.
And SIG's got those long old springs, and then you gotta put them in and stuff like that. Well, on a Shadow, it's a captured spring, which is nice. Like this one has a captured spring. The ones that don't go really long, and they're in a box basically. Problem is if you want to put the lighter spring in to use lighter loads in the Shadow systems, you have to disassemble the captured spring.
And that's a pain in the neck.
And the spring is, yay long, and the captured is yay long, and then you have this little tiny hex thing you got to take off, boom, and it falls apart. If you're going to have a $1,200 gun, Shadow, how about you send 2 captured springs instead of having you have to disassemble one to make another one?
Mm-hmm. The next thing you know, you're playing Find the Part.
Because we just got done shooting this gun. Yeah, it is twice as expensive as yours. I get it. But we just shot this Staccato HD P4 9mm with 115 grain, and we shot 30 rounds through it just now because Anthony just shot. He came in accidentally and goes, I want to shoot it. Without a glitch, 21 feet, 30 rounds perfectly right out of the box. That is the benchmark for all guns.
It shot beautifully. Travis has got to worry. I might take this from him.
Yeah. And Travis, if you're watching this, magnifique.
Nice choice, man.
Oh my gosh. So far, of all the 2011s, best on the market.
By far.
Without, good job, Texas.
Yeah, I'm speechless. The trigger reset on it was like it was non-existent.
You didn't feel the trigger.
You barely pulled forward, and it was just.
And the minute you made that shot, it was reset and ready to go.
Yep.
The best guns that you can shoot are ones you don't have to think about the trigger reset. This one is one of those. Yeah. It doesn't have the funky plate system like the SIGs have. It doesn't have any of that stuff. They thought of everything with this gun, and they came out and knocked it out of the park.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
Now it's just forking out the $3,000.
Yeah.
Right? 3,300 with optic.
Yep. And then adding the lights on it.
But then again, you get what you pay for.
True. Very true. And it's worth every penny, in my opinion.
Hey, if you have any comments, if you have anything you want to say, comment below. Don't talk about California. We know California sucks. I don't let those things get on my channel. We know that we know that, okay? But please comment below. Subscribe. We've got more guns coming this way. I've been really busy lately, but subscribe and please, please, please come back for more and watch some of our other videos. Austin, thank you for coming in today.
Anytime.
And thank you for watching Reviews It.